The reigning champs, that's right, don't forget, the reigning champs right now, the Toronto Raptors. Lowry and Fred VanVleet in the backcourt, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and Marc Gasol up front for the Raptors for the Toronto Raptors.
A time, and what a journey to all-star starter for him.
Guy that was on their G League team just 4 years ago. Here he is, gets the catch against the shorter Caldwell Pope and misfires on his first shot. LeBron James up court being guarded by OG Anunoby. JaVale McGee on the handoff. Great dime by LeBron. McGee couldn't finish. Back comes Siakam. Pascal Siakam, two-time All-Star for the Toronto Raptors. Nick Nurse was happy with the way that his game had been progressing this season. Lowry inside to Anunoby for the layup.
Good job by Anunoby not to get rushed. The Lakers have incredible length up front, excellent shot blocking. You've got to be patient, and one or two are going to get sent back, and you got to keep playing.
Anthony Davis had that big game for the Lakers a couple of nights ago against the Clippers. Davis rung up 34 points in that game. On the drive, block. Anthony Davis was every bit the elite player a couple of nights ago in that win off the offensive rebound. The Raptors will get another opportunity. And that's been the big improvement in Pascal Siakam's game over the years. It started a couple of seasons ago when Nick Nurse took over the head coaching job from Dwayne Casey and said, I need you to improve your three-point shooting.
Coach, I went from one made three in 17 to 115 this year. How am I doing?
Very well. Certainly destined to be All-NBA again this season. Siakam working against Danny Green. Backing him down and out to Lowry. And
each other, and they trust their coach. And Mark, we had a game earlier today. I said I will not in any way, shape, or form be surprised if they come out of the East. Like, they are a significant threat to a Milwaukee team that has earned every prop it's gotten this year. And I think Giannis is the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, and they may go to their finals, but we'll see.
Toronto. Davis off the bounce, got tied up. McGee made a tough catch. Danny Green, they tried to run him off the three-point line, and he left it short. Here comes Anunoby. A little bit of a wild card coming down the stretch here. VanVleet made a nice catch in traffic. Anunoby off glass with the left hand.
Started in 2018 during the playoffs, where they had a towel in the locker room that said "We the North," and they won that playoff series, and it just started growing from there until now it takes over in hoops.
You candles too?
Not received that, Mark Jones.
Wow. Wow. Well, maybe you want to share one or two when you do get yours.
All I know is Malika Andrews, I believe, other than NBA staff, Malika has been here longer than any other person.
Yes.
I have been here since the 29th of June, and I am so.
He's a scratch golfer. He also told me a little bit earlier he brought his own sheets and pillows from home. Nothing like having your own pillow to sleep on. And so far, it looks like the Lakers have slept on the Raptors. Down 10-0. Caldwell Pope almost had himself a steal. And they get the shot clock by the Raptors. #1 at 19.6, but so far it's been more of a half-court game, Doris.
Two very good defensive teams, Mark. The Lakers 6th in opponent field goal percentage, 4th in defending the three. Raptors even better than that, 2nd and 1st. So you talk about teams that can get to a championship. The numbers typically will bear that story out, and they do with these two groups.
Lowry with a nice step-through move. Toronto Raptors, one of the top teams in the NBA on the hockey pass. The pass that leads to the pass.
They just keep moving it. Their philosophy is just let the ball move until it finds the open man. This is the trust I was talking about. The belief in the system. And they have a plethora of weapons.
Anunoby finished at that time, shooting 40% from downtown in the season. And the Lakers finally get on the scoreboard.
That broke the longest stretch of time to start a game that took the Lakers to score.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lowry up court for the Toronto Raptors. Coming into the game, 46 wins against 18 losses. The number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Feeling very good about their chances down here in Orlando. Siakam off the mark. Caldwell Pope from behind the three-point line. Bricked it. And here comes Fred VanVleet. He pulls up from downtown. And there's some of that transition game that I was alluding to a moment ago. That's going to be an offensive.
He's going to get down in the stands, be physical, use his athleticism and speed to try to contend with LeBron.
Lowry drives into the paint. Missed his tip. JaVale McGee has 2 personal fouls. He almost got his 3rd there. Caldwell Pope going to try another 3-ball. This one falls.
Well, he's been really good, hasn't he? And his role and Alex Caruso's role in the absence of Avery Bradley, which is a big story we can talk about, Mark.
He and Rondo not here.
That's correct. So the guard rotation is an interesting storyline.
Skinnier Marc Gasol missing the scoop shot. And LeBron out to Caldwell Pope. Finds Danny. And that big shot that LeBron hit to lay the Raptors' dreams to rest a few years ago when he was still with the Cavaliers. It was against OG Anunoby off glass from that left wing. Something it took Anunoby, it took a long time to forget about that. Bucket good, and the lead is back up to 10. LeBron activates 0 dark 30, which symbolizes him not being on social media for the run of the playoffs or down the stretch. But with the gravity of the situation of the world right now, he has kept his social media platform alive. And here he comes, Kyle Kuzma, who just checked in. His runner is good. And Doris, I don't know if there's been any more pleasant surprise down here in Orlando than Kuzma. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the start of the camps that these teams went to back in their home cities, Coach Vogel has been raving about Kuz.
VanVleet around the Ibaka screen.
See, these, like, normally VanVleet and Lowry so effective as scorers in pick and roll. They're a little undersized, and the length of the Sixers, I mean the Lakers, is real, Mark. So
sure
that
is.
Coming off that screen for Fred VanVleet, he's meeting size.
This is one of the bigger teams that you'll find in the league in terms of their average combined height. VanVleet with a nice ball fake. Siakam with 7 on the shot clock. Spicy P with that one-legged fadeaway knocks it in. Pascal Siakam now with 5 points in the game. Toronto Raptors have been in the state of Florida for a long time, since June 23rd, where they met across the peninsula in Fort Myers, Florida, and started working out and practicing at Florida Gulf Coast University. And Ibaka, before that, he actually has a residence here in Orlando. He was getting in some good workouts down here before joining his teammates in Fort Myers. Anunoby, LeBron stays right with him. 4 on the shot clock, got to go with it. Good defense by Caruso. Shot clock expired, and Caruso gets there.
And he's elite defensively. He gives you what you need.
Very dependable. He has earned the trust of head coach Frank Vogel right from the opening tip this year. Norman Powell in the ball game, launching a 3 right away. Ibaka came over the top of Kuzma. The Lakers control the rebound. Markieff Morris in the ball game. Over to Kuz alongside Anthony Davis, and Dion Waiters checked in during the break as well. He had a nice game in that opener. He's looked good down here. Former member of the Miami Heat, where he began the season. Kuzma has shot the ball incredibly well here in Florida.
I love that the ball changes sides of the floor, the aspect that Dion gets you. Creativity, ability to touch the paint and then make the next pass.
Siakam padding it a lot here against Morris. Backs him down, and Morris gets called for the foul on Markieff Morris. Back out to Van Vliet for three. Got it. Playoffs turned around on a dime with the birth of his son. A little over a year ago this time. Van Vliet doing a great video blog with Mark Spears of The Undefeated. Go check that out sometime. Ibaka with a jump hook in the lane.
What a pretty jump hook. What a year Serge has had.
Cross court to Kuzma. Raptors had a mismatch, and good help by Ibaka on you off the bench and at the 5 a little bit more. It wasn't an easy conversation, but Serge bought in. They got themselves a ring, and Kuzma continues to warm up.
You can tell how confident he feels. That was a well-contested shot. Impressive, so that's exactly what he's doing.
Markieff Morris. He only played in one scrimmage, got here late. Both he and his brother Marcus. Terrence Davis blocked by Dion Waiters. Out to Ibaka from deep. Davis inside battling. Check that, that's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, and he's holding his ankle. Lakers have a 5-on-4. They find the open man for an easy bucket. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson motions to Nick Nurse, I'm okay, I'm going to run it off. And the Lakers have closed the gap that was 10 down to 3. Lowry took the foul, and it will go to the line. In games. Toronto's first foul shots of the game. They double team Anthony Davis in the post. A couple of Philadelphia guys going head to head here. Waiters and Lowry. Waiters from deep. And another Philly guy, Morris, tips it in.
Second chance opportunities.
Lowry through traffic. And after trailing big time.